The bread of war, inside the stomach of the Roman Empire. The sun scorches my neck as I march. The road stretches endlessly before us, dust, sweat, and the metallic taste of exhaustion. 30 kilos of armor press into my shoulders. The shield's rim cuts against my arm. But what truly breaks us isn't the weight of iron, it's hunger. When the day ends, there's no rest. We dig, we build, we stand guard. And as night falls, the campfire flickers, our only comfort, and the scent of ground wheat fills the air. Because before the sword is drawn, before empires fall, the first weapon of Rome is food. They say we are the sons of Mars, but even the sons of gods must eat. What keeps us marching across continents is not courage or glory, but frumentum, the sacred wheat. It is the empire's blood, measured in handfuls, rationed with precision. Without it, the legions would starve, and Rome herself would crumble. Every soldier carries his share, grain, not bread. We grind it ourselves on portable mills, hands blistered, shoulders aching. There is no luxury, no kitchen, no servants, only discipline. We bake our strength into simple shapes, a thick porridge, rough flatbread, or the unbreakable biscuit we call bucellatum. It's so hard you could kill a man with it. We soak it in water or sour wine just to chew. It lasts for weeks, even months. And that's its power, endurance, the same quality demanded of us. The grain comes from all corners of the empire, Sicily, Egypt, Africa. Ships bring it to the harbors of Rome. Caravans carry it to the borders of the world. It is weighed, measured, and guarded more fiercely than gold, for to feed the legions is to feed the empire's heart. But there is a darker side to this blessing. Barley, a grain that mocks a soldier's pride. We all fear the day our wheat rations are replaced with it, the punishment known as frumentatum. Barley is for mules, not men. To eat it is to wear shame. You chew its bitterness and taste your own failure. In Rome, food is not just nourishment, it is order, it is obedience. Even the stomach must learn discipline. Imagine the camp at night. The clang of hammers fades, replaced by the rhythmic grinding of stone. We kneel beside the embers, turning wheat into life. The smell of hot bread mingles with sweat and smoke. Every bite earned, every crumb sacred. Sometimes we find meat, rare, precious, a hunted boar, a stolen goat. We share it in silence, steam rising into the cold air. When the meat runs out, we return to lentils and beans. They fill the belly, not the heart. But in war, satisfaction is a luxury. Still, each meal binds us. Around every pot of stew or handful of grain, the legion becomes one body, one heartbeat beneath the banner of Rome. Before battle, the air grows heavy with incense and fear. The priests prepare the suo veterilia, 3 beasts, a pig, a sheep, and a bull. Their blood spills on the altar. Their flesh becomes our feast. We eat not out of hunger, but ritual. Each bite a pact with the gods. Feed us victory, and we will feed you sacrifice. The smell of roasting meat mixes with the iron scent of sharpened swords. We laugh louder on those nights, pretending the next dawn will not claim us. Then the horns sound. We rise, our bellies heavy with faith, our minds empty of fear, and we march, not just as men, but as instruments of Rome's will. When the blood dries and the shouting ends, hunger returns. It always does. We rummage through ruins, catching rabbits, scavenging figs from broken orchards. Once our commander shared a handful of dried figs among the starving. Just figs, but to us it was a feast. It reminded us that we still lived, that Rome still remembered us. Sometimes on quieter nights, I chew a piece of cheese I've kept hidden in my pack. Made from goat's milk, hard as stone, but rich. It tastes like home, the fields I left behind, my mother's hands kneading dough. Cheese and bread, simple things, yet they keep the spirit alive when nothing else can. And then there's posca, water and sour wine vinegar, disgusting to nobles, divine to us. It stings the tongue, but it keeps us alive. It purifies the water, refreshes the body, and reminds us of our endurance. We drink it from battered flasks, each sip a toast to survival. The years pass, the roads grow longer, the campaigns colder. The old veterans die, their armor buried with them. And with them, the rituals of our food begin to fade. The young soldiers complain about their rations, too hard, too bland. They do not understand that simplicity was our strength. Salt, oil, wheat, that was our holy trinity. Salt to preserve, oil to heal, wheat to endure. Without them, Rome would have starved long before it ever fell to an enemy's blade. I remember the caravans, the amphoras stamped with imperial seals, and the men who guarded them with more zeal than they guarded their own lives. Because they knew, without these, the legions are nothing. An empire cannot fight on an empty stomach. Now, when I look at the younger recruits, the way they eat, fight, live, I see our reflection, faint but unbroken. They drink their rations differently, but the ritual remains. Every army since Rome has learned the same truth. You cannot conquer the world without conquering hunger first. The taste of discipline, the hunger for endurance, that is our true legacy. The soldier's diet was not a meal, it was a mirror. In every grain of wheat, there was Rome itself, ordered, efficient, eternal. When we marched, we carried not just weapons, but civilization. Every pot, every bag of salt, every flask of oil was proof that Rome could turn wilderness into order. And when our camps rose from the earth like cities of tents and trenches, even the gods must have watched in awe. I still dream of that bread, thick, rough, burned by fire and sweat. We broke it with our hands, shared it with brothers, ate it beside graves. It was more than food. It was Rome itself. They say armies march on their stomachs, but we marched on faith baked into bread, on courage ground into grain. The empire's walls may have fallen, its temples turned to dust, but the spirit of the legion, the discipline, the hunger, the endurance lives on in every soldier who eats before he fights. So when you sit at your table, remember us, the men who carved history on empty stomachs. We were not just warriors of the sword, but of the spoon, the mill, the flame. Our strength was simple, but unbreakable. Because in the end, Rome didn't fall from hunger. Rome was built from it. If this story stirred something within you, if the taste of ancient battle still lingers on your tongue, honor the legionaries who marched before you. Leave a like, share the tale, and subscribe for more forgotten voices from the heart of history. And as we said before battle, may Mars guide your hand and your hunger never be in vain.